Hello, everyone, and welcome to the last match of round one for the CTF Season One. This match is going to be Roxerces versus Fotiá, our 7th seed and our 8th seed. We're about to get started here. This is, I believe, 11s. Yep, this is an 11, so not the 12 size matches that we've had in the previous 3 matches. The limits, of course, are standard, with 1 Archer, Assassin, Engineer, Mage, Necro, Pyro Scout, 2 Chemist, Elf, Medic, and 3 Heavy Ninja Soldier. We're going to be getting on our way here in 10 seconds. My co-commentators are gone for a little bit, a couple more minutes, but Trevor will be back in a little while. But so far, it's just me. It's going to be an interesting match, I think. Pretty close one, I think. At least I hope. We have to see how Fotiá performs. They did beat the Crusaders in an official match a few weeks ago, but that is their only official. Roxerces, but it actually coming already past a year old, so we have to see how they perform. So it's good to see them that they've lasted so long, even if they're not considered one of the top teams. It's not usual to see lower teams last so long. Let's see here. 93 has a steal as an elf out through main.
Ooh, gets a little boost there from the ninja. He's just kind of winning across, and kind of like we saw in the match yesterday, Elf was super prominent capper on this map because he just kind of went across everything. He's building himself up a lot.
The pyro here.
Machi fighting the pyro instead of going for the heal. Okay, now he turns around, thankfully.
There's still a ninja on him, but that ninja dies pretty soon, and he should make it to the flag.
Oh, playing it safe.
Tom also has a backup steal, but unable to get out of the flag room, and so that's going to be a first cap for the Roxerces. I think that's a trend for this map rundown. Every single map, there's been a quick, less than 2 minute cap at the beginning of the match. Every single match. So one of the teams was caught off guard on the defense side. It's not the easiest map. It's not played competitive that much, so teams have to get adjusted to it. But as a trend with all the other matches as well, teams slowly adjust to the map, and the pace slows down a bit. We do see an elf steal here by Yep, but gets swept by the defensive medic and goes down to the pyro, which notably is ball 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, not really known for pyro, but he has been doing a good job. He's gotten every recope so far, I believe, -1 from F1 ground. So let's see if we can make it another 40 minutes.
Tom D is out and has the medic restore. Bit of pressure on him, but he goes down to the ninja there. I think he still had health, but the backup steal from Yep or Northern Ireland is out, trying to go through the top building. Gets a good win past a few players, but still a lot in front of him, and goes down to damage there.
Not a fan of the backup steal. No respect to backup stealers. Yeah, I've seen a lot of steals from Tom D. I think Tom D and 93 will be the main offensive threats for the respective teams, but Chemist notably has been nerfed in the past couple months, so hopefully someone else on Fotiá can pick up that offensive pressure that they need in order to cap.
A pretty good steal here from Fellow. Got in and got out without being hit, but he's already took a lot of damage going before that, so he's at 0 stake with no support. He's going to get frenzied there and get freak out.
Nice job by Roxerces.
Flag room is empty for a little bit, but no one on Roxerces to capitalize. On the other side, we have another elf steal from Yep, but goes down pretty quickly. So I'm curious what the offense looks like for Fotiá. Since this is 11s are not very comfortable for splitting offense and defense. Usually like a 5-7 split or a 4-6 split for 10s and 12s, but with 11s, you're looking at either a 4-7 split with more defensive focused or a 5-6 split with more offensive focused. And it looks like Fotiá is going for a 4-7 split with a soldier, elf, chemist, and medic.
I think with those kind of splits, I think you want to match what the other team is doing. So, for instance, if they're doing 4-7, one team, I think the other team should do 5-6 in that case, and vice versa.
And I've always been curious about that 11's game, because on one side it acts like a 12's game, right? If you do it as you said, one side acts like a 12's game with a 5 on offense, 7 on defense, and the other side works as a 10's game with 6 on defense and 4 on offense. But it looks like both teams are just running a 4-7 split, so we're not seeing that right now.
Yeah, like Misky pointed out in chat, I believe it does depend where your advantage lies, and I think both teams should be focusing defense in this kind of match. So, and also interestingly enough, they're not running a both teams' offenses are not running Necro or Heavy, and they're opting for the Chemist for that kind of flex offense role instead, which I do find interesting. I think Necro and Heavy have a lot of work here because the buildings are nice to maneuver around, but I think the grounded offense has such good survivability. Three is out.
Oh, yep.
One hard.
So not much in terms of there's been a few steals, but haven't gotten not that far except for the first steal, which ended up for a capture for Roxerces. I'm gonna look at the Ultra matchup. We have Slayaway on Roxerces. That's a pretty recent pickup. Slayaway known for his bow spam abilities. And we also on the other side on Fotiá we have Pepe, pretty old player, and it's been around on a lot of teams. A pretty experienced member for Fotiá.
I'm switching off Chemist and going for Elf, so now we're going to have a double Elf threat on offense. I'm not sure how good Tom's Elf is, but if he plays for Water, that could really enable Jake to just go for the quick steal instead. And that's exactly what happens, but Jake does have half heart. Oh. Yeah.
Also though, pretty good actually. Distraction from Northern Ireland, I would say, to let Tom D get out, but his death tagging and goes down pretty quickly since he only had a ninja to support him. The problem with the 4-7 split is it's hard to get support on offense. Something I really want to see a lot is defensive ninjas warming up to support. Because that's what you need if both teams are focusing more on defense with the 4-7 split.
Yeah, most definitely. I think the difference between the really good ninjas and the ninjas who are kind of just getting you competitive is how well they help offense out. It's not just about clicking on defense, it's about how you maneuver around the map and enable your offense and players in the mid.
We're seeing a lot of steals, but barely any getting out of the flag room, and if they do, they go down very quickly. Pyro's doing a pretty good job, I would say, keeping the steals close in and not getting out that much.
Yeah, Bar's done a really good job so far. I'm not sure how well his maybe his med D is enabling him with webs, but yeah, I'm pretty impressed with Bar's performance so far. Only allowed a couple of steals to get out. I do think this double elf is working. I think if one elf focuses water and one focuses steel, I think we're going to see a lot more success from Tosh's offense. I haven't really seen Pi get in a whole lot. I'm not sure what his role is in this match. And definitely double elf, I know, is not the most fun to play against as the Pyro. And Rob Freddy, or excuse me, Bar might not have a good time with that. Two ninjas going and Roxerces flag room, but they do not get the steal. Yeah, just barely. Looks like I missed that steal. Jake would have had one heart, I believe, after Pearl Impact, so I don't think it mattered.
I'm going to see a pretty coordinated push here from Roxerces. 93 got in water steal. Fella goes in to distract the Pyro, and 93 is out. Pretty clean here, and it has the medic. This is looking very good for Roxerces now. He has support, and no one in front of him.
The Archer is there. We'll get one shot, but nice job for the medic. The medic's going on the Archer. The medic should respawn now. 93 could go down to double ninja here. The medic needs to respawn. I don't know how. Okay, they respawn thankfully. Oh, that was so close.
That was so close getting knocked into spawn there.
That was scary close.
But
nice counter steal from the elf. Oh, ninja steal.
That's a ninja steal, yeah. And another stall steal from the soldier. I think that's the defense.
He was getting. Okay.
Yeah, so another capture for Roxerces. That was a pretty coordinated effort by Roxerces on the offensive front that allowed them to get out, and the support was there when 93 needed it.
Yeah, a little questionable for Machi to stay back and target the archer as medic, because if those two ninjas had maybe coordinated better, clicked a little better, 93 could have easily gone down there. So I would like to see Machi kind of play around their carry with the flag and let other people do the support role.
And another thing to note for that offensive push, something we mentioned is Roxerces roamed up to the other half to try to kind of support and get offensive players in and across.
Fifth best soldier with a steal here. Oh, and goes down to Rob.
We have a chemist steal from Roche, how you want to pronounce it.
Rock, I think.
I think he mentioned he likes to be called Roche or Roche.
Yeah, I know.
So
Rock.
Another key role I want to point out here is the assassin. Usually, assassin is not that powerful. It's useful, but it's kind of just there. You see more emphasis on, say, the power of the archer. But if an assassin gets an assassinated one of the offensive, the capping threats, with only a 4-player offense, that's pretty big. So those insta-kills play a much more major role in the smaller offensive sizes.
Definitely. I'm curious to see how much work the archer's been doing, because I don't think we've seen any big headshots, really. Slayaway currently out of rendering dueling Pepe. Who is Moriband? Is that a person or an alt?
Good question.
Person? I see.
We have an elf steal from Tom D. It's out, but he's death tagged now. Only has 2 stake. No one.
He could just win across this river.
Yeah, there's no one.
Not
really
sure the medic needs to respond. Okay, good call, medic. Good call, medic. Respond there.
Ooh,
the scout might. Oh, the scout missed him.
So watch out for the
ground there.
Does notice it in time, and he has the restore. So this might be Fotiá's first capture, unless Roxerces is able to either stall him and kill him or get a steal.
93, you're doing a good job of stalling Tom D. Trying to hopefully enable his offense to get a counter steal, but he does go down there. After a nice stalling attempt. Medic desperately stole, but yeah, no luck. Nice first cap. All elf so far, I think.
This is looking very similar to not super similar, but pretty a little like yesterday's match with Citrix versus Delta Force, where Delta Force got a quick capture at the beginning. Got a second capture shortly thereafter, but Fotiá was able to, Citrix was able to slowly come back, and now Fotiá seems to be getting some momentum here. Still in Roxerces' favor though, and 7 minutes left. Fotiá needs to get a couple captures here, get some good pushes. Pesto is out as soldier. The pyro, I think, went down there, which allowed the soldiers to come out. We have a ninja steal here from Yep, just pulling down mid. Oh, he picked it up again.
Oh, I think he wanted to pass that to Pepe there, because Pepe was the only one there.
But we have another ninja backup steal from Moriband, and the Alpha's gonna pick it up this time. That's.
Oh my goodness, he is death tagged though, and has. Oh, he's getting swarmed here. One stake still, half health. He's so low. One ninja can do it. Just one hit. Oh, Gaming Sock hits it. Yeah, that's rough, buddy. So, like our fellow spectators have been mentioning, it seems like Fotiá has been playing a more target on target kind of way defending, where we're seeing a lot of more 1v1s and dedicated people to get certain people on Rox's defense. We're seeing Zia going after Fella and more bands targeting 93, which I think so far has been working, other than the steal 93 has. He is. Ooh, he's alone. He's probably gonna get out of damage, yeah. Yeah, these buildings are so scary for defense because you can just kind of, especially with Elf and Soldier, it's so easy to maneuver around the map. And it's pretty hard for ninjas to pearl up there and most defense to catch an eye. Fellow getting kind of knocked around the flag room. Has a medic region, not restore yet.
And he only has 0 stake. Well, he
nice maneuvering. Nice maneuvering on his part to get around defense, but it doesn't matter because Minnow Orban hits him 3 times in the guys. 93 going for the backup. Oh, just runs right in his ass and unlucky.
And this Chemist that's trying to back up is not going to be able to get the flag. So that's going to be a regroup for Roxerces, I mean.
Here goes down.
Bit of calm before the storm again, as both teams respawn and regroup. I am curious, as you mentioned, how the officers are performing. Slayway has yet to get any headshots this push against any of them. We see a Chemist still on the opposite side, and he is out, but he's in the water, which is not...
Oh yeah, he does miss that jump.
Still alive though, but...
No pots, yeah, it was on a crazy slayer. Laby mod staff.
93 tried going for the ninja steal again, but was not able to get out.
I don't like the switch from 93. I think the 2 elf still worked in the beginning, and if something works, I don't see a point in switching it. They have been kind of struggling for the past 10-ish minutes, but I do think the elf is more effective here. I don't think they should be going for this desperation ninja stint, especially from their best offender.
Oh, I think that might be true. I mean, 93 is already back on elf, so it might be one of those cases where he went down early and then switched to ninja.
Yeah.
That could be the case. I mean, he's back on elf, so I mean...
He just got 4v1 outside flag. I think Fotiá is now more well aware of that who they need to kill in order to not get capped on.
Yeah, for certain, they've been this year has been pointing this out that the Chemist has been left alone pretty consistently because the capping threats for Roxerces here is going to be the Soldier, the Fella, and the Elf with 93. So Chemist capping is technically possible, but it's nowhere near as threatening as Elf or Soldier. 3 minutes left here. Fotiá is looking to get one more capture to at least tie up the game. We do see a pretty clean Elf steal, almost clean, but he gets stuck in an interesting web.
Need med sub? Why is he saying in an all chat, silly?
I don't know.
Oops, I meant to type that in player chat or whatever. Probably best I didn't say that in player chat.
Probably a good thing.
Yeah,
shouldn't be typing in /A as a spectator. We see a pretty good steal here from Fella.
He's running. Only the archer's in front of him. The archer's in a terrible spot to get a headshot because he has to melee him. Archer has done the most work so far in defense to keep him back.
And he got straight to the meta. Good positioning for Mackie to get that restore on him.
I think Fotiá needs to focus a steal here. I think they should definitely path towards the flag room rather than trying to get this recap because they have so much support in Fella right now. And the Pyro does go down, so that was the last chance for them to get a solid semi-insta-kill reco.
Yeah, bet that's more on... we have a backup see from 93 goes down to the Pyro. So good on Bob Ferretti to get back in time to prevent any more steals.
Yeah, good on both players. Nice game sense to realize that, hey, maybe I can go for a quick ninja backup. There's no harm in doing it. Our player already has the capture, but good job on Rob Ferretti, like you said.
And I think that cap in particular, I mean, it was purely a soldier came in, stole the flag, and there were 3 defenders and flag, and just did not notice him.
Yeah, we're gonna see maybe one more good attempt, maybe mix in with a ninja attempt to get this last for the respectives.
This is a ninja steal.
The sub picks it up. He is dead tagged with a ninja and a scout hitting him. He could go down here, yeah. Nice job on Fella to turn around and get that.
Roxerces have been pretty well. They let Ninja steals, but they have not let them cap yet.
Quite pretty at stealing. I thought he was the medic defense. Okay. Interesting. Maybe one more Ninja cap attempt, but I think, yeah, this is going to be GG's at 3-1 on a rundown.
Yeah. Fotiá might get a Ninja cap, but beyond that, the map is going to go to Roxerces here. And that
Yeah, like... Then...
No.
No, I insist.
Okay. And that will bring us to the next map, which is a more well-known map, Pagodas III. I do like the fact that we all the rounds have the same. Round 1 has all the same maps, so we get to see the same transition. We see some common themes. With rundown, you see an early capture in like the first 2 minutes, and then the pace slows down a bit. And then Pagodas. So what have we seen with Pagodas?
All right, I'm taking a look at this Archer's stats right now, and it looks like Slayway did get 41 kills, and as Miski was saying, they did have crazy kind of for the last 5 minutes permanently on Slayway, aka Zodra, and I think that definitely enabled that last cap to happen because he wasn't picking off people one by one at mid. Pepe only getting 27 kills there.
24 of them being headshots.
Yeah, so wasn't getting targeted too much, or was just going down the ninjas.
And I think Slayway overall had the better stats, better performance at least on the stat line. With 41 kills and 32 headshots.
Ninja's doing quite a bit of work. We're going to see Crazy hitting about 2.7k damage, and Moriband and True Champion both hitting about in the mid 3,000 range. So Moriband, I remember seeing him in casual. I think has a lot of potential. He's pretty good. 3.6k is nothing to scoff at for sure on a map like Rundown where Ninja mobility isn't the best.
And I want to point out another key role, at least for this type of match size with a 4-7 split. The Assassin. So we have Islindinger with 20 kills and 53 deaths. Not usually. You usually want to see. I don't know what you usually want to see for Assassin KDO, but usually you want a little bit more even than that. F1 Brown had a 38 kills, 37 deaths. So that was a much better performance from F1 Brown than Islindinger. So that obviously showed a lot of work since F1 Brown paying for Roxy's, of course. If you do assassinate one of the offensive players in the 4-7 split, that's pretty big because that decreases the offense by 25%.
Yeah, definitely. And depending on who you kill, it can just make the cap like not impossible in some instances.
Yeah, exactly.
Can we wait for Cherry to rejoin? Miski, that's your call, man. Mr. Ref. I am muted, bro. Well, I mean, say it in chat, dummy. They asked if it's okay. Miski, you big doo-doo head. If only Chewy could see party chat.
Trying to look at any other notable stats here.
Zia hitting almost 3,000 damage on bulk. That's very good, I think. They were doing a ton of work.
Who was Fotiá's offensive medic? I can't remember off the top of my head. Before alternate was subbed in. Was it Pumpkin Bear?
I think it was
it was Cherry.
Oh, Cherries.
Yeah, so that's Pumpkin Bear.
I'm getting teams mixed up.
So, looking at the medic offensive stats, Mackie doing a lot of work on offense. Medic. He had 49 kills and 28 deaths.
Oh, wow.
With 935 health here. That's a good stats line for medic offense. Pumpkin Bear, a little bit more of a typical slow medic offense.
So as we start this map, Cardona, Mike, and Nin. How do you guys think this map's going to go based on what you saw first map? Any predictions? Any spicy predictions?
I'm going to give it to Roxerces, honestly.
Yeah.
I think since this is an older map, they just generally have more experience as a team on this. I mean, we did see them almost beat Olympus.
Yeah, they did. they were beating them by a large margin on this map. Well, one cap, but you know, it's still pretty good.
But we can't count out Fotiá yet. I mean, they had opportunities last map. We do in fact see an opportunity right here with yep. A nice water from the elf from Tom D allows Northern Ireland to get out pretty convincingly, but he's kind of stuck here on this tree and goes down to damage.
Interesting choice to have Tom D play elf and have yep play offensive soldier. I don't know what the thought process behind that is. Maybe he just wants to see what a soldier can do.
We see a medic steal from Mackie here. Bit of an interesting choice. You don't usually see the medic steals. It can work out on this map. I have to say, as a medic player, I do have some nice.
Nice. Maki did a good job of drawing the whole offensive core defense away from the flagman. It's enabled 93 to get out and get restore almost at mid. Gets knocked back to the pyro. Rod Freddy almost has frenzy, and goes down to more van damage. Nice job on Fotiá's defense to pick up slack.
You see it steal on the other side by Plastic, but it goes down quickly there. And another medic steal from Mackie. A lot of steals going on right now. It does manage to get on top of the roof, and this is where I think medic stealing can be useful. If you get out and get up here alone, and you have a fellow offensive member here, you can pass it to someone freely. And I've done that.
There's a ninja there. Yeah. I don't like Bar going for the pass right there. I would have preferred Bar to go down to flag room and let Maki kind of peel defense away. But, oh well. Yeah, Archer's definitely going to do a ton of work here. Sorry, this is kind of late from our spectators commenting earlier, but the Archers it's like they're almost scared to like 1v1. I haven't seen a duel this whole match. I've seen them like kill each other like when the other's not looking, but I haven't really seen any duels. I'm not sure why they don't just go for it. Oh well. Omdi is out as Alf goes down to damage. Oh, Stallions is back in. That's very notable. He's more of their normal pyro player.
And that does allow Ball to be on Elf in what he normally plays. So that might also be a major change for Roxerces to boost them. If they won with Ball on Pyro last map and on him on offense, it's going to be notable if they're going to play the regular roles here. And just give more of the advantage to Roxerces, I feel like. I'm gonna see a ninja steal. No, we don't. The defense does manage to get back in time, so Cloud does not get the ninja steal here. We do see a ninja steal from Yep though. He's gonna pearl to mid. Let's see, I can't. You go. Oh, never mind. He went to top spawn. I misread that.
Oh, no one's in front of him now, and the ninja is there for support on the ground. See if the medic can get to.
I'll get there in time. And fella is out as soldier at top mid. He has a few players around him, but he also has chemist support as well as the archer. And the archer
doing a really good job rounding. Yeah, Archer's nowhere even close.
No, he has to watch after the archer now. Pepe is now in position finally.
Oh, Pepe goes down. Yeah.
So that's going to be a capture here, unless Pesto is able to get out. He does get out as soldier. He has to try to survive as long as possible. Only has one stake. The medic's in front of him.
Pesto... I'm not sure why he didn't go for the medic there. There was only a chemist and ninja there to threaten damage. And he'll just go to... Oh! How did Tom pick that up? What?
That's insane. He
got the restore. He got the... What?
How did... There's no way he should have picked that up. There were two people under that.
Bro, 915, bro. Please watch this. That is insane how he picked that up. Like around 3 opposing. Okay, this is a stalemate. Not one we expected.
Yeah.
So as we go into the stalemate... Oh, Tom could still die, but I don't see it happening. How do you guys think the stalemate's going to go?
Well, I mean, first of all, we have to look at the class matchup. We have an elf holding versus a soldier holding. That generally, of course, favors the soldier because it's just more tanky. The elf has to worry about a lot more about death tag and ninja bulk than the soldier does. Those soldier still has to worry about that type of stuff, but not to an extent as the elf does. So I think I'm gonna give it to Roxerces here. And since there's no standout players except maybe 93, he is on scout, so he might be able to do a little bit here.
Ooh, Tom did get down to 1 stake there, I believe. Unless maybe not. Heavy end, trying to jump crit Tom. Nice job on Rob Freddy, clearing that out.
93 was going for the void swap, but Tom D good awareness there. Noticed that what he was going for and got out of the line of sight. So no possibility of a void swap for him there.
2 heavies getting in is pretty scary, especially when they're buffed against an elf. But I would like to see Dinger do more roaming around mid to try and pick off one of those heavies before they can get in and kill their carrier. Oh, Tom D is out of the flag room. Has to run away here. We'll see if there's any threats hiding.
Oh, a void swap. Fotiá got the void swap on the color. I don't know who was the scout, but he's void swapped off map. That's going to be a capture here for Tom D. Unless 93 is able to get a scout steal and get out, but is knocked off. This should be a capture here for Fotiá. Heavy pushes him away, but the pyro from Rob Freddy cleaves that away. Good on him to do that, and that's going to be a capture here for Fotiá.
Wow. Who got that void swap?
I did not. I only saw fellow go off the map. I wasn't able to see the scout.
Apparently a spec chat. They haven't said it nearly enough. It was Jake who got that. Yep.
Yeah.
Nice shot for him. That's definitely saved them so far. Still more than 12 minutes to go. I'm sure we're going to see a lot more caps and opportunities for caps.
And then if I'm not mistaken, that was not their ninja cap. That's right. I mean, they had a ninja cap steal earlier, but got capped on by Annie. See another elf steal here by
Annie. Said Annie. Ooh, Archer just missed that shot, and Tom did not see it, so a very unlucky shot.
No one in front of him. Now there's a lot of people on Yin Yang that's in front of him, but he has time to start here since not many people are directly on him. The medic goes down, and he goes down as well pretty quickly. 93 on the opposite side is out as elf, but is very low health. 1 hit from anything will kill him. In fact, that's what's going to happen here. Goes down to damage. Ball actually killed the pyro and is back up elf stealing, so he's also out and was able to win a large distance, but he's 0 stake and is also going to go down to damage there.
Backup Steelers, man.
Yeah, something to note there that Ball went the same route that Northern Ireland did. Not Northern Ireland, my bad. 93 did, which is a bit of a questionable move, since you know all of the recovery is going to be in your route. He probably would have wanted to see perhaps going to take the back sponge and then try routing through top spawn. I mean, considering he had as many arrows as he did.
Mm-hmm. We're getting word just in that alternate source just rolled fella, in fact. Cardona calling for a nerf on medic defense. Quite interesting. I would like to hear more about this nerf.
Yeah, a bit of a talking point that's been brought up recently. And it's that medic webs on defense is pretty strong.
Yeah.
And both teams are winning that medic defense, which you like to see. Both supports the pyro, so the pyro rarely drops, and also helps webs people trying to steal the flag.
Ooh, 93. Unlucky. He's probably in F5 there. The assassin just kind of ran straight at him. Maybe he was too concerned about not dying to other stuff. Pesto is out.
He is death tag and has a ninja on him, but he goes down to where his medic is, gets at least the region, but
yeah.
Oh, he still gets killed by damage there. Actually, I'm kind of surprised. So it just shows the power of death tag, even with that region. We are just past the halfway point of this map, with only a 1 cap lead by Fotiá.
Okay, good. I thought I was laggy.
You're good. I thought you said, so I was like, oh, is he about to say something?
No.
Anywho, Pesto has a seat here as Soldier again.
Gets boosted to all hell by Gaming Socks. Oh, and goes on a headshot there. Nice. Okay. Nice pick.
Tom with these just crazy pickups today.
Yeah, Tom is definitely in a different version of CTF where instant pickup doesn't give a shit about him. He just can get it no matter what. He has magnet hands. Yeah, Crazy doing a ton of work on Slayway, just kind of roaming up. I've seen every other push just kind of on Slayway, trying to enable his offense a little bit more. But Slayway, no matter how rusty he is, it's kind of like riding a bike. Natural aim will almost never go away. And Slayway is still, yeah. Well, as soon as you said that, Nisky, they just 1v1'd, but yeah, they haven't really been doing much.
Oh, something to note here. Stallions has lagged out for Roxerces. As the defensive player, that's going to be pretty major.
I would like Rox.
Oop, here you go.
No, I insist.
Okay. Well, Fella is out as Soldier, going to top spawn, but no support and the ninja on him. He does go down. There is another elf backup steal from 93. Using the water element in a kind of interesting case. You not often see it being used to give regen, but he did off of that.
It might work in this case because it's enabled him to get to his medic and get the restore.
Yeah, getting a little bit of a boost there from the ninjas. The ninjas thinking they could take them down, but just boosted them close.
Wow. Full stake and absorption. I do not see this man dying in the next 5 seconds. The equalizer comes through. Oh no, just kidding, Morgan. Oh.
Okay, then I was about to say if that Soldier picked that up. We do see it actually a ninja steal here. Since there is no pyro, no one's watching the flag there.
Oh, Jake going top spawn. Really good route.
93 noting where Yep was going this time, is trying to get some shots on him.
He is trying to go to spawn. Will he get the pass off? Morgan gets... No, not another ninja, silly. Please get this.
But he's going to get that. So that's going to be his ninja cap. I was a bit worried that no one was going to pick it up, but at least someone did, and we could get it across this time. So that's...
I think the fact Jake waited so long to get that steal, I think they maybe assumed he was going straight to flag. And it probably... I don't think he intentionally did it, but I think it definitely messed up Rox's timing on getting that recove.
Well, I think it's also very important to note, one of the reasons why he was able to get that so clean is because Roxy's had to swap pyros, and now they didn't have a pyro in flag room when Yep stole, or even around. So Ball was switching to pyro, who's important to note, he's back on pyro. I wonder, I did not catch who they subbed in for Stallions.
Oh, I think it was Xanios.
Cake subbed in. Okay. So Cake subbed.
Wait, who was it, Cardona and Mike? Oh, okay.
I see another medic seal from Mackie.
Yeah, like you said, I think medic sealing is good if you can get up the sponge and web it and pass to another threat, but we haven't really seen Maki do that. I'm not sure if they really have even thought about that possibility.
I think Maki knows about that. It's coordinating with the rest of the offense, preferably like a soldier and elf to do that.
Archers are currently dueling from 10 blocks away. Okay, now they're farther apart because of knockback. But...
Oh, this is actually a very interesting roster switch from Fotiá. They're no longer running elf. Yep is on heavy, and Tom is on soldier. That is a very interesting lineup. You don't normally see something like that, especially Yep on heavy. Tom is out on soldier.
And on the other side, 93 does have full restore and is going yin yang, getting stalled by 2 ninjas. taking a lot of damage. This could be another stalemate. Yeah.
Somebody has to get across here, but no one's on him except for a ninja.
Oh, what? 93 goes. He had 2 medics with him. How does he go down there?
Tom D has to watch out here. He is very low. Oh, gets hit right into the
He runs into it. No, Tom ran into another fight, and the Xanios did not even mean to kill him.
He got pushed by the ninja into that fight.
That's hilarious. That is very unlucky.
It's a bit unfortunate. Both sides you would expect the flag carriers to get across. Tom D had a lot of health and a good amount of support. He should have made it across, and same with 93. I take it. I wasn't watching that one, but
fella gets a clean steal. One of the cleanest steals I've ever seen. Clean as a whistle. He is out on the blue tree. No support inside. The medic is there at top mid. I would like to see the medic maybe jump down. Oh no! Oh, he gets knocked. He can't get it. Oh, now the medic's nowhere near.
Now Moban is just gonna clean that up.
Yeah, I would have preferred Maki to go towards the carrier, not stand top mid. But
you see a ninja steal from 93 here. He's opting to go through Yin Yang. Oh, fella picks it up right before the ninja code.
Also has Tom D3's mod have magnet hands. Moriband does not get that recode somehow.
And 93 immediately gets on the archer, which is a very good awareness from him. And so there's no archer threat on fella. Only has to make it to the flag room, and they will tie the map up.
Oh, he's just getting salted a fair amount. Does a lot of Cypridia to get a counter, but this will be the equalizer. 3 more minutes left. Fotiá needs to get something going, or else there will be a huge disadvantage for the 3rd map. Although it is a 5-cap map.
Yeah. They all at a... If the game would end right now, they would be at a 2-cap disadvantage. And so they would need to get 2 caps ahead of Roxerces to tie, and 3 caps ahead to win. And that's not going to be an easy feat, given what we've seen so far. But there's still 2.5 minutes left in this game, so can't count Fotiá out yet. Both teams have used their ninja caps too, so...
I don't like the switch from Jake going heavy off of Elf. I don't even... There's silly changes, and then there's like really silly changes, and this is even sillier than a really silly change. I would like to see him go back to Elf, for sure.
Well, Tom D is on Elf again, so they do have an Elf, and he is out actually. Tom D is out as Elf, and has the medic reso, but gets assassinated by...
And on the other side, Fella did get out and did medic restore, but luckily Pepe came in clutch and got a mid-air headshot on him to prevent that cap. Pesto is out, has 2.5 hearts though. Will go down to 1 ninja hit. Yeah, that's fine.
No pyre in the flag room allows Tom D to get a steal here, but unable to get out.
Be a very good backup from Jake. Jake does have 0 stake and about half health. The medics. Why did the medic go that way, not towards the carrier? He went around the tree.
Yeah, that's a very interesting route by Cryptic.
Is it Cryptic or Cypridia? I think it's Cypridia. Cypher.
I'm not giving a try. By Fotiá's offensive medic. Anyhow, we have a steal here from Fella.
Ooh, nice shove by Moriband. Oh, he will get the restore here. As long as something preposterously silly does not happen.
Fire here gets away from the frenzy.
Oh, preposterously silly by getting headshot. He goes down.
And there's only 50 seconds left, so...
Maki is out as medic, kind of stalling, not going to get very far. Nice web to save some time. I would like to see them play around a backup suit or maybe a pass. F1 Brown coming in to assassinate the ninja. And doesn't matter, Islandinger will clean that up.
But a lot of people still in the blue flag room. 93 gets an elf steal out back. Only 30 seconds left. The travel time across Pagodas III is very slow if you have a lot of pressure on you. I mean,
93 is out as... And... Okay, just kidding. Yep, 2-2. 5-cap map will give Fotiá a little better chance to catch up, but hey man, never know.
Beautiful there from alternate source. Gets Fella. But Fella wouldn't have made it across anyhow with the amount of time he has left. That's going to bring the second map to a 2-2 tie. Going to a third map with a 2-cap advantage for Roxerces. It's going to be very difficult for Fotiá to get a 2-cap advantage, let alone a 3-cap to get a victory. It's possible. I'm not going to say it's impossible. But so I think Roxerces definitely has the huge advantage here.
most definitely. So in those first two maps, who do you guys think were the stand-up players? Both on defense and offense.
93 has been doing a lot of work, I would say, for Roxerces. They got a good amount of steals. I don't know. I have to look back at the first game to see how they did. I can't remember who got the caps the first map. My memory's not that good. I'm sorry.
Taking a look at stats.
I think they got 2 caps on the first map, and did a lot of work on Pagodas III as well. So definitely 93 is a standout play for me right now. F1 Brown, also another standout play for Roxerces on the defensive side.
Yeah, definitely that 200 ping, hard to deal with. Taking a look at the stats here, these ninjas did a ton of work this match. Gaming Stocks almost hit 4K on this map. Just like so much damage in a match like this. Archer's not doing a ton of work. Neither of them even hit 40 kills. I think they were getting targeted a lot. I know. I always, every other like push, I saw them getting beat up by a ninja. That's never fun.
They took a lot more damage than they did the first map.
Yeah.
Another thing to note, once again, is the assassin lineup. Isn't doing a little bit more of a better performance. Got 40 kills, 53 deaths. So a better overall stat line. And F1 Bound actually got more kills than F1 Bound this time we got 35 and 35. True Champion getting actually banned. That's an actual auto ban on.
Wait, is that a real ban or an auto ban?
Auto ban, probably on True Champion. Probably was doing something that caused an auto. That it is not. Oh,
it is not an auto. That's hilarious.
oh my. That is okay. We have an actual ban in the middle of a match. Not
who got banned? Who got banned?
True Champion.
That's funny because I had suspected when I was more active. That's hilarious.
Okay, it looks like bit of a mix.
Anyway, it doesn't matter.
It does matter. We have to see. In the matter of how does Roxerces. We have a substitute here for Cake in a Suit and for True Champion due to unforeseen circumstances.
Cake in a Suit can definitely do as much work as True Champion. Cake, very, very underrated player for sure. His engineer goes kind of hard.
Yeah, so I'm gonna see. True Champion was playing Ninja defense, if I'm not mistaken, correct?
Who, understandably, Fotiá is kind of pissed off right now.
So, True Champion was playing Ninja defense, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yes, and getting a butt ton of damage.
Yeah,
so after that,
play defense. Who's gonna be?
I think.
Play for that?
I don't know. I think if the match was, the first map was 3-1, but it was like kind of a close 3-1. I think without that ninja threat with True Champion, I think Fotiá can do a lot better. And now they're pissed off, and being mad can kind of fuel you to do better in this game.
Oh yeah, the mentality, having a good mentality versus a bad mentality is an absolute game changer for.
Yeah, sure.
Any gameplay, but especially in a large team game like this with 10 other people in the call. Like if you start tilting, if your comms are negative, that's going to affect all other 10 players.
Yeah, definitely. I think if Fotiá just kind of knows what works for them, I think they've been pushing their offensive comp a little too much in the first two maps. I think if they just stick to their main, stick to their OG game plan, I think they can definitely win this map for sure. Predictions, I'm gonna say like maybe a 3-cap deficit for Rox here. All right, let's see how Rox will change up their offensive or defensive comp with their recent dilemma.
Gaming Stocks is still on Ninja as per usual. Xenios on Scout, which was also the same as last map. Vosh on defensive heavy. I think they've been pretty defense. They're already on defense, so. And Stellians is back, which is very fortunate. You want to see Stellians. I would definitely say Stellians is a better pirate than Ball. And you would want to see Ball on offense, so. It is good to see that. So I think his defense is going to be able to hold. for a good portion, as they have been. It isn't also fortunate for them, even with one of the key ninja players having to be subbed out here. It is a 4-7 split for both teams, so that generally leans in favor of offense. So it'd be much, I think, of a harsher impact if one of their key offensive players had to be unfortunately subbed out.
Mm-hmm. And I don't know offhand, does Slayway play casual, or is he like a match kind of guy?
I think probably only recently. He comes back every once in a while.
I think with this map's not particularly a good archer map. I think Pepe will have a huge advantage here because Pepe kind of plays in some cheeky spots, and this map is definitely favoring of cheeky spots. Or is already at mid.
Yeah. And he has the medic support, but he doesn't have the regen yet, and he's gonna get down here. So
nice web by alt source. Really awesome web by alt source. That kind of saved that.
Couldn't get the regen at all. He might have been on reso there. That's what it looked like to me. I think Maki did hit him a couple times, but just didn't have the cooldown was off yet. So a pretty good look there immediately for Roxerces. And every cap for Roxerces here is a major blow to Fotiá, because Fotiá already has to get 3 captures to win. Each additional cap for Roxerces just makes it even more difficult for Fotiá to win. We see another steal from Fella here. There was a water down allowed Fella to get to the flag, but Rob already playing smart there, waiting to use his frenzy until Fella was away from the water.
Yeah, this elf water is so potent on this map, on this flag room especially, because it's so open and there's so many angles to get water from far away from. I'm still going Necro. I don't like that. I prefer to see him on Soldier. It's what he's much more comfortable on. And he does switch back. Now Jake going Necro, interesting. Tom D back on Chemist. No elf here. That's very questionable. I think elf water is... I mean, elf can just get a ton of value just getting water down, pretending that he can't even get capping threat too. Bella is out. Soldier gets kind of a little boost there.
He got swapped a little bit, but not a major swap, and he gets the restore from Maki. And he's going to be able to pretty make it freely. Crazy is managing to do hold him back, and Bob already got the frenzy off, but I think he just went down to the ninja there. Might have got a hit from the frenzy as well, but...
Yeah, nice job on Crazy for kind of semi-brick walling him. And Fella surprisingly used left click on his sword. I saw him get one hit in there. We're not really used to seeing that from him.
Yeah, we see a lot of good steals from Roxerces here. A little bit of a boost out of the flag room, it seems, but Fotiá has been able to hold up thus far. A good coordination here from 93, distracting the pyro where Ball got the water down and the steal. He's out at mid already. Got the restore.
Oh, nice swap. He gets the death tag. Thinks that's... He might go down here. He'll go down here damage. No way he doesn't. Oh, he gets the... Right into the hands above Freddy. Nice web by alt source again. Oh, that... Oh my gosh. Alt source's web.
The ninja picked that up and then died.
Dude, these players have a mod that we don't know about to get these pickups.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I'm gonna... Man, I get a PM, Tom D. Pass me the flash drive, man. Come on.
But we've seen a lot of good looks from Roxerces out. We see another soldiers here from Fella. Did get swapped around and get death tag, but he has the medic around him. Goes down to damage. Ball's there for this backup and gets swapped towards the exit. A good flank here from Rob already, but 93 once again is there for the backup as of another
nice swap.
And death tag.
Zero stake. We'll go down to Tom D. Nice job for Tom.
And it's another steal. Oh, Rob already did manage to get back and get the frenzy. So a lot of steals for Roxerces, but a good place from the scout to help keep those steals at bay and keep the flag under control. I'm now considering looking at Fotiá's offense. We haven't seen them get that much in terms of opportunities. I wonder what's causing them problems. What's holding them up? Is it Roxerces roaming that's just giving them too much problem?
I'm not sure. I think it might be the flag room. I think getting hit into corners really sucks in this map, and we're seeing Fotiá not playing like maneuver classes, so like they're playing heavy, medic, necro, and chemist, and you can't maneuver over those walls as easily. So if you get hit in a corner, you're kind of screwed. Pesto is soldier though. Right? Oh, it gets stuck in a web. He has 1 heart anyway. Doesn't matter.
He would have made it far anyways. But
oh, they have elf now. Thank you, Cardona. Oh, Mike, shut up. That meld didn't matter. He had 1 heart. Nothing wrong with medic webs. They are fantastic for the game.
I agree. I like medic webs.
They're beautiful. No, on defense.
There's absolutely no bias by our 2 medic main caster crew here. Absolutely no bias.
Nope. You main medic D, or are you just lazy? Anyway, Pesto.
He's out.
Gets medic, gets web. Wait, was that? Oh, wait, who was? That's funny.
Oh, we see a bit of a classic slayaway position. Both spamming the flag carrier back.
I do remember him getting kicked in a match for both spamming, in fact, after getting warned not 3 times. So,
Fella is out with 1 stake. Has to watch out for the scout swap here, but has ninja support. Who gets headshot?
That's a good shot. That's a good pick. Oh my god, Gaming Socks picked it up.
Oh, the medic was there to get the ninja. That was almost so clutch by that ninja.
Gaming Socks had 2 arts there, so I think he should have pro'd a little bit ahead instead of throwing a pro with a lot of hang time, because he knew that the team was like right behind him. So I would like him to like kind of kamikaze pro a little closer. Maybe his teammates would have picked that up.
It seems like the assassin roamed up. In fact, Fotiá has a lot on offense right now. They had the defensive assassin and ninja up on offense and just cleared the flag, but Roxerces was able to handle that beautifully, not letting anyone get out of the flag yet.
The problems I'm seeing from I'll wait to say after Paul dies. The problems I'm seeing from Fotiá is they're kind of getting picked off in mid, and if one person gets in and gets to steal, no matter how much defense they kill, the defense will respawn and cut them off whatever entrance they try and go to. Fotiá really needs to focus on getting these team fights in and making sure multiple people are in the flag room, because one person, no matter if they kill everyone's just gonna get in front of them. It's kind of like a squad, like a Skyworlds 1 effect.
Oh, I'm not too happy about 93's. There's definitely miscommunication here between the medic and.
He just did a loop-de-loop around the cave and died for it.
Yeah, and the medic was just following him the whole entire time, so the medic did the loop-de-loop with them and couldn't get to
kill. Oh my god. Oh, goes down to the assassin, Islandinger, the sweetest slayer. Crazy.
And remember, Fotiá is okay. Not Fotiá, my bad. Roxerces is okay with this goal line. They're more than content with this.
Is out heavy, going around the mid. Gets knocked back to the sponge. That's so unlucky.
Fella is out with the flag as well. Got the restore. Is out through mid. Has to watch out for the archer again. I'm trying to see where Slayway is. Oh, Pepe, my bad. Pepe
Fella is at mid. Oh, Pepe misses. Fella needs to stop bunny hopping. It's allowing Pepe too many more opportunities to get the headshot.
A good.
But yeah. He's getting held back by 2. Fella could die here. He's gonna die here. He's a half a heart. He's half a heart. He didn't die. He's still half a heart. He's still.
No!
Oh my god. What just happened? That was the most lucky goal I've ever seen, but it worked out. That's very unlucky for Rox, even though they got a cap from it, that was their ninja cap.
He was that half a heart for so long.
Yeah, if those 2 heavies in the flag room just turned around and even breathed on Fella, he would have died and they would have gotten that recov. Yeah, Fotiá needs 3 caps minimum to tie this game up, and 4 caps and less than half the time allowed. So they're going to really have to do something here. Maybe snort some crack, get some, or G Fuel. I don't know. They need to change up something, because whatever they're trying to do for 10 minutes, it has not worked. I think they've gotten out maybe twice out of the flag room. Yeah.
You see a medics here from Mackie is able to just Get out through mid. He's out at mid. Now going to the standard cave route. Should fight this ninja here, but goes down to the assassin. Probably could have killed that ninja sooner. Just get that pressure off of him. But actually, pretty good look from that medic. From Mackie there.
Eight and a half minutes. Jake's gonna go back to heavy. Who was playing medic offense for Fotiá on the first map?
Cherry.
Oh, right.
Ball has another elf steal out through mid. Has the medic behind him. He's gonna get the resource there. Has to watch out for the assassin, who does go down. So still too much pressure for Ball to get out. Yep. He's gonna get a heavy steal here. No one in the flag room. The power went down, so that allows him to get out a little bit, but not that far at all.
Where is he hitting the pyro away? Not really. I don't like that at all. His offense wasn't even near him, and there wasn't even a ninja to distract for. He's kind of fed Stallions a couple meters of frenzy. Morband kills the pyro, and oh my god, he gets past the defensive medic. Has half a heart though. He's gonna die in his pearl impact. Will. Oh wait, what? Where'd the flag go? Oh.
You see a steal here from Ball, but he's super low. He should go down here. Does in fact go down. We have 7 minutes left. Time is ticking for Fotiá here. We haven't seen that many blocks on their offense this game yet. You see, it's good to see what Fotiá. You see what they're trying to do. Fotiá is putting crazy up on offensive ninja a good amount.
Tom D is out as elf, going to get that medic regen or restore or fucking yeah restore. I said the right the first second time. Has a lot of people. Oh, listen to damage there. Not sure how he died to damage there with full stake. That was definitely a quickie. Or
he's out across mid. No one's on him. He's just out. Playing.
Oh, he's just gonna cap. Actually, he's not even out. He's like going to cap.
He's just there.
And Morband switched as a soldier to try and get some offensive pressure. Jake, nice backup steal. Or stall steal, I should say. Get swap back, nice swap. And yeah, that'll bring him into the pool of sharks and he will die.
At this note, they can still win Cardona. It has to be 5-2 with 6 minutes left. That's a big order. I mean,
we're gonna have to see some real speed running here from Fotiá to even just tie this game, and that cannot be a feel good. Tying sucks. Why are they saying that's kind of toxic, man?
That yeah. Hold up. I got this.
Yeah. Toxicity is not cool here. CTF is a very friendly community.
Yep. Anywho.
Yeah, and with 5 minutes to go, 5 caps needed. I would be disheartened personally if I was in Fotiá's seed, but we'll see if they can still be sportsmanlike and play the last 5 minutes for competitive sake. Maki is almost out as a medic. It's heading to the corner a little bit, a lot of it actually. Drops the flag.
Yeah.
For some reason with no backup still there. Interesting choice. Yeah, Cardona, definitely agree. I don't think in any world, I don't know if any team could pull this off. 5 caps in less than 5 minutes, that would be insane.
Yeah, I mean that would be that would definitely be like a highlight for this tournament.
That would be, yeah, definitely. We'd have to see everyone on Fotiá go on offense and Rox.
Pull off the walk strat.
Yeah, do the rock strat pretty much 5 times in a row. Anyway, Maki out again.
At mid. No one in front of him. Gonna pass to the soldier freely here. No ninjas on him.
This might be a third cap unless we see a clutch insta-kill. And Slayway shooting from top spawn.
Oh, let's get the
excuse me. That was out of render, I think.
But Mackie was already low since he was the one that stole and goes down. 93 is going to get a clean elf backup steal. Has only one stake though, so he has to watch out here. Just sitting in the flag bin for a long time, allowing Fotiá's defense to just figure out where 93 is going.
But no one in front of him. Islandinger does drop down, misses the assassinate. Very unfortunate. I think Islandinger thought they were going to...
I'm so confused at how Roxerces are getting so many of these clean passes here.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
Well, it does have a lot of pressure on him, but he's still alive and has the medic right above him. Should get the restore here. In fact, does get the restore. 3.5 minutes left. Fella looking like he should cap this as long as nothing extraordinary happens.
Gets in across the map web.
If Fella caps this, that has to be game, because that's going to be 3 minutes left, 5 caps needed to tie it up. That's impossible. That's just flat out impossible.
Yeah, there's no way unless 915 got on and reverted the ninja cap change.
No, that's going to be the recap there. That's going to be the third cap of Rock. 3
they
minutes.
Have good gaming. Well, I guess that it is over, but they should still be playing for cap differential.
Yeah.
The game is technically over. Yeah.
I mean, Fotiá, still possible to get 3 caps to tie the map, which would also make the difference for map differential, which is actually more important than cap differential. Did you see a ninja steal from Crazy? Does not get the actually. I thought he did, but not able to get that.
Morban going mage on Fotiá. I guess he just wants to have fun maybe for the last couple minutes. And that's what it's all about in Cardona, Mike, right? Having fun. We're all here to have fun. Who cares about winning? We just want to have fun. 93 also going mage. Just to have fun as well. We love to see it. You'd love to see it.
We see another ninja steal from Crazy. Missed his pearl, so he's going to take a lot more damage.
He is. The assassin picks it up and goes down to bar. That is so unlucky.
Yeah, but with 2 minutes left, I mean, Fotiá can't even tie the map, so that's going to be game. I'm gonna. So we see another steal here from actually Ava.
I wasn't ever playing.
He was playing.
Jake is gonna. Oh, he dies to fall damage. What a fool! What a fool!
He just jumps down and dies to fall damage, and the ninja's there to pick it up.
Oh, that's so unlucky. That definitely could have been 1 cap for Fotiá there, but alas, doesn't matter. All right, one more offensive push per team, even if it's just a ninja push. Yeah. This is literally yesterday's match, pretty much. We saw, even though obviously the first match ended in a win, but pretty similar. Like both pretty competitive first 2 maps, and then kind of a little bit of a blowout for the 3rd map.
It's actually, once again, it's a very similar type of feel to yesterday's match with Delta Force versus Citrix. If you're able to watch that match, the first 2 maps were a complete tie for Delta Force and Citrix, and then Citrix was able to blow the F out on this map. And similarly on with this match, I mean, obviously, Roxerces did win the first map 3-1. It was a 2-1 for most of a good portion of it, but they did manage to get that 3-1. I think it's time to start mentioning player of the game. I'm still leaning heavily.
Let's look at stats, I think.
Yeah, let's look at stats first for this game. I'm automatically leaning towards 93. Just he had a terrific performance throughout all 3 matches.
Definitely. Well, I mean, not only his offensive presence, but I saw him switch to Ninja a lot and go on Recov as well. He did a ton of stuff all around. 93 is such good game sense, such good uses of his time, really good positioning. I think it's hard to not give him a shout out for sure.
Oh yeah. I'm trying to think of someone on Fotiá's side.
Oh, I think Morban did a ton of work on Ninja D. He is very good. I don't know who that guy is, but he's always getting good combos, high damage output. I'd like to see him, get really good for this season and improve, and maybe. Yeah.
I'm trying to look at stats here. Once again, we have some kind of finishing up the story about the stats comparison here. With, for example, the assassin comparison, F1 Brown getting 50 kills and 43 deaths, a major amount of work doing there on assassin. Once again,
Island Dinger going 20 and 53. That's interesting.
I don't think you're looking at the same. You're looking at the first map.
Silly me.
55 on this map, which is pretty similar, but a few more kills this time.
Yeah, definitely this map helps out kind of drop down kills because obviously spawns above everything.
Pepe getting a lot more headshots. All of his kills, in fact, are headshots. 26 kills, 26 headshots.
Yeah, I think it's hard to pressure those kind of archers who play kind of near their spawn because it's kind of a risk to push up. Slayway was doing that too, so I guess maybe Rox just kind of hated the guy for some reason and wanted to target him.
And to compare that to Slayway, we do have 24 kills and 12 deaths with only 18 headshots. So Pepe doing a little bit more work on this map.
Yeah, this map's kind of hard to do work as archer, but yeah. So player of the game now discussion. I think it's hard not to say 93. I think he does so well in every Rox match. It has to be 93, right? He not even just offense. Yeah,
that's definitely my top pick for player of the game is 93. There's a lot of other standout players like F1 Van, as we already mentioned, Morban. Even on the other side, Yep, always does a pretty good job on offense. Same with Tom D, but I just think 93 just had a stellar performance. He did a lot of work supporting, capping, even getting that. Let me think. He's doing a lot, even on Ninja.
Yeah, there's so much to even say. A lot just sums it up pretty much. We're not being lazy. It's just hard to think about all the good stuff he did. I do want to give a shout out to Morban for sure. Even though we don't do two player of the games, Morban did a ton of work for Fotiá as well as Tom D. Yeah, so it looks like 93 player of the game. It looks like we're going to get bar 1, 2, 3, 4 for a post-game interview. So look forward to that, or don't look forward to it, but watch it anyway. Or stay and listen. Not sure when he's. Oh, is that bar 1, 2, 3, 4?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yes. Nintendo Geek, you want to take it away?
Yeah. Congratulations on your win against Fotiá. This definitely was a close match and an important match for you guys, since obviously as new the mid lower area in the teams, you want to get as much advantage as you can going into the playoff section. How do you guys feel?
Well, we all feel very good and happy that we kind of won the game that we wanted to win the most. We played very well. Everyone talked on the calls, no one was unmuted. And now we just feel high,
Yeah,
we can win everyone.
Yeah, definitely. Momentum's a really important CTF. Hopefully it carries into your next week's match.
Well, next week we got a fight versus the Crutchers, I'm pretty sure. And, we're going to come best roster that we can get. And we're going to practice a lot for that because it's also a game that we're pretty sure that we can win. So, yeah, we're going to practice, and I hope we can win this game as well.
What are some improvements you guys want to make for next week, if you notice anything from this match?
Maybe offense coordination, because we're not good enough as a team. We just go solo steals and support everyone, but yeah.
I insist, sir.
I do want to credit to you guys. You mentioned your offensive coordination. It did seem like you had a good amount of coordination on the last map, Waitomo, which allowed you to get a clean 3-0 score line for this map. So yeah, I thought I was going to lead in. That's why I wanted you to go, Trev.
Oh, I was gonna say, like, I think you guys coordinated really well in this match. I think obviously you can always any team can work on it better, but I think you guys had a really good showing today on offense for sure.
Yeah. Well, we're practicing on that. It's like the most thing that we're practicing on. Like every practice. This time 93 could actually talk, so it helped us a lot. Usually it's not talking, it's sad, but still. So yeah, I think that like second map we could have improved and cap even 3 times. And on the last map we just had unlucky moments and didn't cap.
Yeah.
So nothing I want to ask about is your new players for Roxerces. Obviously, Roxerces has been around for over a year now, and a lot of the members have been around for most of that time. But you still get a few new pickups, mainly someone like Slayway. How have they been fitting in? How do you think they've been doing fitting in?
Yeah, well, they're fitting in very well. You know, they usually come for all of our new matches and practices. You know, we accepted them to the team, and they're really helping us. Like Zodra, which has helped us a lot as Archer, and without him, we probably wouldn't have won this game. And yeah, I think they're very welcome here and playing very well, and of course help us.
Yeah.
Well, that's good to hear. I don't have any questions off the top of my head.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Any last things you want to say, Bar?
Well, no, Rox is like, you know, a CTF team over a year, and we're still kind of underrated. So we want to win this game and the next game and even the next to show everyone Roxerces' power and what we actually can do and able to do. And let's go Rox, LGR.
Yeah, let's go Rox. Good
Go
stuff,
Rox.
Bar.
Well, once again, congratulations on your huge victory over Fotiá. And it was definitely a fun match to watch. A lot of close moments, a lot of tense situations, but you guys did come out on top, and so that's a fine. And congratulations from us.
Yeah, thanks for coming, Bar. Good job.
Thanks, guys. Let's go Rox.
Let's go Rox. All right, that's going to be it for this match. The next matches are next weekend, apparently. Weekly show in between.
So make sure you tune in for that. We are hoping to wanting to continue our weekly recap. You probably noticed our pre-season show when you want to do a weekly recap for each week. So we're going to go over this week's matches, and we're going to start covering next week's matches to go into predictions and our thoughts on that. We also make sure to check out the CTF Top 10 plays. Just came out yesterday, actually this morning, technically, but a lot of good plays from our community members, so you definitely want to check that out on the official Brawl channel. But beyond that, it's going to be a little bit before our next match. Probably a weekly recap probably happening this Friday, and then of course the match is starting up this weekend on Saturday and Sunday. So make sure to check all that stuff out, and that's going to do it for us today.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in, dudes. Guys, see you this week for the thingy thing.